Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of this dusty old man. Hey, let me turn down the TV here. How you guys doing on this Friday afternoon? I'm here in the workshop here waiting for the paint to dry for these racks. We got to put together a whole bunch of those and doing some other work and stuff here. Just working on this mahogany. Look at that. Mahogany top that we got right here. Woo! Got to sand it out before we start varnishing things. Make sure that we got, got it all nice and smooth like a baby's ass. So I'm sitting here and we got Colin Cowturd on here. And it's almost comical because they were talking about Baker Mayfield. And they were saying that Baker Mayfield, there's a reason why he hasn't gotten his contract yet. Because we know what Baker Mayfield is. He said 2018, finished up the season pretty good. But went out, had like 11 commercials out there and put on weight. So I say stop right there. So what he's saying is he should be focused in on nothing but football. He shouldn't be out there trying to sell himself to make money off of the field. Right? Isn't that what he's saying? He said literally, Baker Mayfield, he went out there and he made like 11 commercials. But here's what's so funny, because this is where they talk out of both sides of their neck. Both sides. Both sides of the neck, okay? And that is a thing. It is a thing. It's not, some people say you're talking out of side of the neck. Colin Cowherd talks out of both sides, meaning you've got both sides of the argument. So with Dak Prescott, they keep saying, don't pay Dak Prescott because as the Dallas Cowboy quarterback, you can make a lot of money in endorsements. Because Dak Prescott, he's been wise. He's done all these commercials and stuff. So wait a minute. Wait. So you are saying Dak Prescott should do other things other than focus on a quarterback. He shouldn't get paid because he can go out there and make ads. But then over here you're saying this guy, stupid, he wasted time and he's not a good quarterback because he's out there doing ads. Still talking about Baker Mayfield. Anybody else see that? They keep saying, don't pay Dak because as a Dallas Cowboy quarterback, you're going to make a lot of money in endorsements. And then you turn around, you can't do endorsements because then you can't be a quarterback. Okay, all right. Just I thought I'd point that out. But here's where we are. So far as I can tell, the Dallas Cowboys haven't done anything when it comes to the offseason this year. They haven't. We haven't signed anybody. We haven't let go anybody. We still have Sean Lee talking about, I still have, something left in the tank. Still have something left in the tank. We haven't talked about Aldon Smith, if he's going to stay. We have heard a desire to bring back Gerald McCoy. But thus far, here's what you have to do. Because I know a lot of you say, of course we haven't. Because we don't have money because of Dak Prescott. He's eating up everything. But see, here's where you have to be creative. Now, I keep telling you that teams are just waiting for that final number for the salary cap. And the thing that's holding it up is they're trying to get the television contract the completely signed, sealed, and delivered and figure out how much of that money they're going to pump in here. Because teams are going to have more money. Because look at the big picture. Nobody's been franchise tagged yet. Nobody's had major restructure. We've had some, but not a lot. Big Ben basically helped them with about $15 million to come back and so on. So at least they know what they're doing with their quarterback situation. We know Washington's saving about 14 by letting go of Alex Smith, even though they don't really have a quarterback situation that's any good on their team. But here's where you look and you just kind of go, oh. In business, you have to learn how to evolve with the times. Things are dynamic. Things will change. And you have to be creative in what you do. You can't do the same things that you did 20 years ago. It doesn't work. Business is different. Business is completely different. You know, it used to be, let's put an ad in the paper. How good is putting an ad in the paper doing for people now? Doesn't work. Does not work. Let's do television ads. Well, now everybody's got a DVR or they stream everything. So spending a whole bunch of money in television ads doesn't work. So now they do things like micro-targeting. They get influencers to go ahead and help sell products because it's reaching the dynamic that we want to target. We can be micro-targeted in what we're doing. They've evolved their businesses. And this is the same thing with the NFL. So J.J. Watt, here's what's crazy. You hear J.J. Watt signs a 3-year deal, $32 million, with $21 million guaranteed, $12 million signing bonus. Well, here's what the Cardinals did. They got creative. They micro-targeted this thing. They added 3 voidable years onto the contract so they could take that $12 million and spread it out. J.J. Watt's hit this year is only $4.5 million. Now, I don't know how much J.J. Watt has in the tank. I saw him doing an ice bath yesterday, sitting literally, they carved in the ice a spot for him to just sit his ass down in the ice, okay? That was crazy. I had a hard time just putting my hand in the fish pond, and it's not frozen. I don't know how much he has in the tank, but I sit here and think about teams like Tampa Bay, which got loaded up with talent. Tampa Bay, you can say Tom Brady all you want, but when you get guys like Ndamukong Suh and things, they were an all-star team. They went all in with talent. They brought Gronk in because you got Tom Brady. Everybody said, we're getting the band back together. And they won because they had a talented team on both sides of the ball. Great wide receivers, nice tight end, great quarterback, and a great defense. Yeah, they were just better than other teams. And that's what the Cardinals are trying to do. That's why they got Hopkins. Okay? Now we're putting J.J. Watt. If he's still got something else left, great. If he doesn't, it's not going to kill us because it's only $4.5 million. Now you think about $4.5 million for J.J. Watt as a cap number this year, and you look at some of the guys that we signed last year and what we paid. We had $22 million of dead money because we ended up letting guys go because they were ass. And this is where, instead of us getting a whole bunch of guys that are bargain basement, let's evolve what we're doing and saying, let's go for some real players. Let's just focus in like on 1 or 2 free agents. And let's go ahead and deal with the contract situation to make it team friendly that first year, to get them in, knowing that the dynamics of business will be changing because of all this new money that's coming down the pipeline. We know that we're getting a 17th game. That's more money. We know we're going to get gambling money. That's more money. We know we're getting a new television contract. That's more money. So we plan for the future today. Yeah. Great move by the Cardinals. They're getting innovative and figuring how to work the system. Cowboys, you got to get up and you got to figure out how to work the system as well. I got to get back to working here. I've got a first coat of paint over here. Look at that. Bam. Keeping the work up. I hope you guys tune in tonight. 7 o'clock, we're going to go ahead and live stream my man Hayfield versus Marshall High School. My man DMV is one of the wide receiver coach, not head coach. Not yet. Is one of the coaches. And we're going to follow and support them. And then we'll do our regular live stream at 9. So I'll see you there. Peace.